title, you can tell I'm back with my updated makeup routine. If you want to see what I'm using in my makeup routine or what I've been raving about recently, I would suggest that you stick around, keep on watching, hit like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's get into the video. Okay, so the things I got were from Sephora, and I got this TATCHA like skincare thingy majig. I've used this moisturizer before. It's very good for dry skin or in the winter months where your skin is a lot more crusty looking. So I use this on my face, then I added my hyaluronic acid and my sunscreen, and that's my skin prep prior to, you know, doing my makeup. So they gave me this as like a free gift for birthday thing. Then I picked up this matchstick from Fenty, and it's in the shade Espresso, and this is for contouring. I've never used this before, so this is my like first impression, first time using this and all of that. I did try it, like swatch it on my skin in the store, and I liked it, so, and they recommend it as well. So this is the color. I also re-upped on my Milk Hydrogrip primer. I've used this over and over. It's my favorite primer, but I ran out, so I picked it up and I picked it up in the 45 ml, which is like the value size. You have a bigger size to this and a smaller size, which the smaller one doesn't make any sense, honestly. Now this foundation, this is the Nars Light Reflecting Foundation, and this is in the shade Macao. So I've used this in the shade New Caledonia. It was way too dark, so I had to get this shade. So I like the formula of the foundation, but I've never used this particular shade. Yeah, I picked this up, and I'm just gonna do my routine today using my right shade. But as I said before, I've used this foundation a few weeks ago and I liked it, but I'm gonna try out this shade, and this will be my updated makeup routine. Okay, so to start out my routine, something that has not changed is the fact that I start with my eyebrows, and I'll be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Brow Pomade in the shade Ebony. And then I'll be using my Born This Way concealer, and it's in the shade Butterscotch, to just clean up around my brows. Concealer on my lids. I'm just gonna go ahead and set that. I'm gonna use my Sacha Buttercup setting powder, but it doesn't matter which powder you use to do that, honestly. So the next step for me is to do my eyeshadow, and I love to use the Jaclyn Hill palette. I don't know, it has a lot of like natural looking colors in it, and I don't wear a lot of eyeshadows on a daily basis. And then it also has colors, so if you're looking for a variety, this is a great palette. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Mocha, which is just this brown shade here. This is not a tutorial, honestly, but I'm just trying to explain why I do the things I do in my routine. What I like to do sometimes as well is to go in with Central Park, which is a little bit darker, still a brown shade, and go ahead and add that to the outer corners, basically packing it in so it gives like a smoky effect, but not really. And then whatever is left on the brush, I bring it inwards. My next step, I'm gonna go in with my Milk Hydrogrip primer. Because as I said before, I did not prime. I just did my skincare with the TATCHA moisturizer, which gives a dewy look. So if you're not into that dewy look, then the TATCHA may not be the best option for you. Now it's time for my foundation. This is very, very like liquidy. I don't want to say watery, but it is, you need to shake the bottom. And as you can see, this is a perfect match for my skin. I love Nars, honestly. A lot of other foundations I have to be mixing, but I like this a lot. So I have two concealers here from Too Faced, and it's in the shade Butterscotch and Warm Sand. Butterscotch is more to conceal, and then Warm Sand is more to highlight. In some cases I just use one, so I don't have to use a lot of products. Butterscotch towards the center of my eye, but just a little bit. My Sacha Buttercup and my Mercier powder and honey. I go in with Sacha first and then Mercier on top. Sacha is very, very yellow, and I press that into my skin. Now for Mercier, I'm gonna go ahead and use that to bake my under eyes. Now while that's setting for a little bit, I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Espresso. As I said before, it's my first time using this, so let's see how it works. Should be fine. Now to bronze, I'm gonna go in with my Morphe Glamabronze in the shade Trailblazer. Now, if you don't want to use contour, this is a good, bronzer that would give off the contour effect. So sometimes I don't contour, I just go ahead and use my bronzer with the same brush. Morphe brush. This came in a set, so it doesn't have a number, but it's more dense. Yeah, so it works for my contour. Okay, so now that all of that is done, I'm moving back to my eyes and I'm continuing with the Jaclyn Hill palette. What I like to do is to use a flat brush, going with something that looks like an eyeliner, so a black, and just line from the outer corner. I do not take it inwards, just the outer part of my bottom lash. Then once I've done that, I use a pencil brush with Central Park, which is the more darker brown. I cannot talk today. So the darker brown, I go in with the pencil brush. Step for me is to go in with an all-over face powder. I use Sephora Micro Smooth powder in the shade Mahogany. I do that especially when using a liquid foundation. Otherwise, you'll look like something melted, and yeah, no, that doesn't work. Especially the areas that you didn't use setting powder. Nars blush. It's this itty bitty blush and it's in the shade Orgasm X. So that's done. I'm going to go in with my mascara. This is from Merit Beauty. I actually grew to love this. Honestly, when I first used this, I didn't really love it. But honestly, if you have any other mascara, you can skip this. Fix my hair, take this crazy bonnet off, and I'll be right back to do my lips and all that good stuff and finish off this makeup routine. Okay, so I've gone ahead to get dressed. I'm going out and I threw on my little wig, so I'm gonna go ahead now and finish off this look. So I'm gonna do my lips, and for my lips, my go-to combo, which I'm so excited about. So it's the Makeup Forever pencil in Limitless brown and the ABH lipstick in the color Nude. So gonna go ahead and line my lips. Lips are lined. Again, it's the Makeup Forever pencil in Limitless Brown, and then the ABH lipstick in Nude. So now that I have my lipstick on and my liner and I've kind of blended all together, I'm going in with my Beauty Tinted Lip Oil, and this is in the shade Taupe. This is like a skin finish, that's why I like it so much, so it doesn't take away from the actual lip color, but it still adds a little bit of vibrancy or vibrance to the lip color. So I'm gonna go ahead, and again, this is from Beauty. So yeah, this is the final look. I love this combo, it fits my skin so well. I just love it, and then my Merit just like tops it off, and my lips feel so like moisturized when I use this, and I use a lot of it. Okay, so those are the items that are in my updated makeup routine. I really hope you guys found this useful. Hopefully you were able to learn a few things. I'm not a makeup artist. I only do my makeup for my liking and how I like my makeup to suit me. So this may not be for you, okay? But if you did enjoy it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And also hit that notification bell so that you don't miss an upload. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!